What is the impact for South Carolina of adding five-star athlete Nyckoles Harbor from February 1st signing day? It's a very big get. They got him over schools like Oregon, over schools like Maryland, like Michigan. And what sticks out first to me with the landing of Nyckoles Harbor is the fact for South Carolina, this is a tone setter. People put compete as one of their core values. They write it on the wall. They put it on wristbands, back of T-shirts. Like, it's fun to say we compete. We're a competitive program. That's how we make our bed in the morning. That's how we get after it. That's cool to say, but to actually do it, that is a whole other thing. To go toe-to-toe with some of the other top programs in the country, with the success Oregon had last year, their Nike branding, Michigan, they've won back-to-back Big Ten titles. They've made back-to-back college football playoff appearances. And South Carolina competed and won Nyckoles Harbor over those schools. This is a tone setter. And so now you've done it. Now you've landed one of the top prospects in the entire country. And it's a big deal. But to the same token, it won't be as big a deal when you do it again. Because South Carolina, I truly believe they are a program that is building momentum, both on the recruiting trail and also on the field. We'll talk more about the field in a second. They have a top 10 class as of right now for 2024. So 2023 more or less has a bow on it, but 2024, it's early, but they're trending in the right direction. If you have not yet subscribed to the On3 YouTube channel, we would love to have y'all a part of this party, man. We do this year-round. College football does not take a break. We don't take a break either. Would love to have you part of this. Also, follow me on the socials at JD Piquel on Twitter as well as on Instagram. So where are they going to play Nyckoles Harbor? This isn't really a Nyckoles Harbor exclusive video, but I just want to mention it. He's going to play receiver. I would also put a slash there and put an OW for just offensive weapon. There was so much talk around, will he be an edge? Will he be a tight end? Will he be a receiver? I think he's going to start at receiver. But the reality is, with someone like Nyckoles Harbor, it's like a Ferrari. You don't worry about where you're going to drive it. You don't worry about the first place you're taking it. You get that Ferrari off the lot into the garage. That Ferrari can help you in a lot of ways. Like I said, I do believe it'll be at receiver. According to Shane Beamer, that's what it's going to translate to at the next level. I could also see him getting some speed sweeps. I could see him contributing in the slot. Like, there's a lot of things that you can do with Nyckoles Harbor. Like I said, it's a Ferrari. You don't worry about where you're going to drive it. But South Carolina has been building momentum to land someone like Nyckoles Harbor. And now we're starting to see the dividends. We're starting to see the snowball effects just a little bit come into play. Because without the momentum on the field, without the win over Tennessee, the win over Clemson, the way that they yet again overachieved the expectations, according to Vegas, we're starting to see that come into effect. There's no longer the holding your breath thing around South Carolina, because now you have 2 years of proof of concept. And that's why they're dangerous. Excuse me, getting choked up. Talking about me some culture in Gamecock football. That's why they're dangerous. You have proof of concept, so success on the field, combined with relational all-stars on that staff and Shane Beamer, and the culture. And you can't put teach tape to culture. You can't put stats to culture, but you know it when you see it. I was very fortunate to play college football myself. I am fresh out of eligibility, but if I had one more season, I had one more year to commit to any school in the country, it would be very difficult for me to say no to an individual like Shane Beamer. He clearly cares about his players. He's a player's coach. He's high energy. His attitude is infectious. But also, he's a fierce competitor, both on the field and on the recruiting trail. Now you have seen that. And so it's no longer a, hey, come to South Carolina, help us get back to being competitive. No, it's come to South Carolina and keep what we've gotten rolling on the right track. And Nyckoles Harbor is evidence of that. If South Carolina was a struggling program and still trying to scratch and claw to just make bowl games each year, I don't know if they land Nyckoles Harbor. But the success they've had, the momentum, the proof of concept, mixed with the relational aspect, the culture aspect, that's why South Carolina landed Nyckoles Harbor and why they're going to be a force going forward on the recruiting trail. So now, if you're a five-star player, you're a highly touted recruit, you're taking a second look at South Carolina for reasons I just mentioned, but also because Nyckoles Harbor signed. You're saying, okay, here's a guy who has hopes to run the Olympics, freakish athlete, 6'5", 225 pounds. Nobody should be moving that fast at that speed, mind you. Wants to play in the NFL, and he's going to South Carolina. If you're a guy with options, if you're a guy who is in Nyckoles Harbor's position in terms of being a highly touted recruit, you're saying, interesting. Why did he go to South Carolina? I want to know more about that. At the very least, I want to look into South Carolina just a little bit closer. It's good enough for someone like Nyckoles Harbor. Maybe it's good enough for me. And just forcing recruits to take that second look now at South Carolina, if you can get them in the door in Columbia and have a conversation with Coach Beamer, I'm telling you, I think that's dangerous for the rest of the college football landscape. Now, here's to me what would be just the Mentos to the Coke bottle. And you know what I mean. Whenever you add Mentos into Coke, the whole thing just blows up. The whole thing just kind of gets crazy. And in a positive way for South Carolina, here's what I think could happen. If Nyckoles Harbor gets on the field as a freshman, sophomore, which I think he will, quite frankly, too good of an athlete to keep off the field. If he has success early at South Carolina, that is an elite marketing and recruiting tool. Here's the message you send. You will get developed at South Carolina in order to do good things on the field right away, and you will get utilized early. So if you can play ball, if you're a special talent, if you're a highly touted recruit, you're going to get a chance. Now, what you do with that chance is on you, but we're going to do everything in our power to put you in position to succeed. And that is the pitch you can make to any and all highly touted recruits going forward. You can accomplish everything you want in Beamer ball here in Columbia. And that message for a program that just continues to trend upward, continues to do all the right things and take the right steps, they're building something, man. They're building something, and we're starting to see return on investment for how they've pushed the culture, for how they've recruited at an elite level and competed at an elite level, both on the recruiting trail and between the white lines. So I'm just saying it right now. Keep an eye on Beamer ball. Nyckoles Harbor could just be the tip of the iceberg. We appreciate y'all tuning in. We are live on this exact YouTube channel, this exact program, The Hard Count. Tuesday, 1 Central, 2 Eastern, and Thursday, 1 Central, 2 Eastern. We love doing these one-off videos, but come hang out with us live. Come kick it with us, get in the live chat. We'll get to y'all's thoughts, feelings, questions, concerns. It's a lot of fun. Football community is what this is. Nick, break, lift, and heavy. This is your program. Everything that we know and love about this beautiful sport, we talk about it here, like I said, every single day. Would love to have you subscribe to the part of the party. But we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We're going to keep the party rolling, and we will see y'all next time. Hey, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel here to make sure you don't miss an episode of The Hard Count. Also, be sure to check out other videos on the On3 YouTube channel.